Hello.
I'm totally opposite than Ib when I speak English. If I was allowed to speak Swedish, I don't need to prepare anything. So I'm sorry for my English, but I hope you're going to understand it.
Perfect.
I'm not nervous or anything. I just speak anyway, even if I have the presentation when I'm out. Like Ib said that I was in the beginning. I traveled the 7 stars trips, diamond trips. I was on the trips. And when they start with the balance oil, I drop out. I buy shares for 69 öre. Sell it for 9 Swedish. But after a while I have bought and sold. But since I start again after 12 years, 15th of November 23, I start to buy again. So I buy a little every month. So this time it's going to be long term. Why did I choose to drop out from Zinzino? I don't know really. I did it pretty well with the coffee. But there was a few things I started to think about. And I have also told Örjan and Hilde that maybe I don't believe you totally. But we have a chat about that. And of course, I believe in them totally. When I start, I only have 15 minutes, so I'm not going to speak so much about me. But when I start in November 23, I call 6 people, 5 of them say yes directly, and it was 1 or 2 of them was from network marketing, and the other 3 they know what I have done, but I have never been in the business. And in that time, I have a lot of other things. Very short, I lived on my investments, so I have not worked for 14 years, but I do some different things. I have a personal trainer, work with some small organization in small groups and so on. So I have a lot of other things in that time, so I don't put so much time in Zinzino in the beginning. So from November to the end of December, I sign in 5 people. And in 24, I signed in 21 people by my own. And so far this year, 23.
Wow.
And I never stop speak with people. It's like what Ib said, that we show the taillights. And of course, I put a lot of energy on my organization too, but when I have more time, and especially now when it's summer in July, I work more than anyone else. I don't work, I meet people, we take a fika, and we speak about different things. And for me, I know what I'm good at, and I know what I can be better on. And this time I have my girlfriend, new 15 months ago, and she supports me totally, and she also worked with Zinzino part-time until the 10th of July, and after that she stopped working and working full-time with Zinzino too.
Wow.
Because we want to invest time and money to build it big. And she's very good on the products. She has an education about nutrition and so on. But anyway, if I should speak about how I do,
Yes.
it's important to know how we think and how we feel before, under, and after the presentation. Because what we need to understand is that what we can give people is what everyone wants: time, money, and better health. Okay? So we need to be comfortable about that. So it's not only the products, we give them an opportunity to do something else with their life. and they don't need to build it full time. They can have it part time and do some extra things with the money. So when I want to meet the person, I speak with Helle. To 99% I call them. It's much easier to speak with them. It depends little about how long time since we spoke. I can start to like on Facebook or Instagram, and I can send them a text or something to just catch up again. And if I don't have the number, I don't find it on internet. I just write to them. You know, can we have a chat? I'm going to your town or something. And I call them because it's much easier. In that call, my goal is to have a meeting with them, not to speak about Zinzino and what I want to offer. So I just speak with them and ask them a lot of questions about them, the family, the work, and so on, because I'm interested in them. Because the more I know about them, I can choose my words when I speak with them. And after that, I book a meeting, and we have page 69 in the books. If you don't follow that, it doesn't work, trust me. So when I book a meeting, in that conversation, I tell them that it's going to take around an hour. Of course, I book a fika first. I use the words meeting with little more business people. If it's younger people, it's fika. So I use my words. and I say, okay, it's going to be nice to see you. And during the time, I'm going to speak a little more about what I have to show you, because I think I have something you're going to like. If they start to ask questions, I don't answer them. You know, they have already say yes to the meeting or the fika, so we don't need to. When I meet them, I again tell them that we have around an hour, so they be reminded about that. We speak a little more about us, just small talk, and after that, I use the presentation, of course, but I don't use every part of it. We can't find new solutions because everything works we have from the company. When I use the presentation, I only use the pictures until the starter package. That's the last one I show. And before I start to show the pictures, I speak about the company, the products, stock market, and so on. So I speak a lot about what's in the pictures.
Yeah, you're talking about partner presentations.
Yes.
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 So you use a business presentation, but you stop just before the starter kit slide.
Yes, that's the last one, starter kit.
Okay,
so I always use the same.
Okay.
But I don't go to show them if you build one left, right, and so on. I never speak about that. If they don't ask, or they have been in marketing before.
Okay, so
but I stop there because I'm coming to that point after. Because I want the yes in the first meeting. I don't want the no, I want the yes or a second meeting. Nothing else. So before I start to show the pictures, I speak little, like I say, about what's on the pictures. Because if we just sit and show the pictures, it kills the relation little. Are you with me?
Yes.
PowerPoint is good if we use it on the right way. So I speak a little about that, and when I start to show the pictures, I can click very fast on the most of the pictures. I put a little more time on the products, and the cells and it so, but maybe it takes 10 to 12 minutes maximum to show all the pictures until the last picture I show. So they see the picture, what I have speak about before, and some new pictures. And after that, if we just go back a little before, first, I always use one sentence every time before I start the meeting. And that is in English. My task here and now is to give you as much information so you can make a decision that feels good for you. I always start with that, so they know my purpose. So I want to give them so much information so they can make a decision that feels good for them, not for me. And when I say that sentence, they understand that I want an answer. And after that, small talks, I show the pictures and so on. And I stop with the starter package. In Swedish, it's 12,000, the biggest package. That's the cheapest one, you know?
Of course.
So when I stop with that picture, I say to them, this is what you get for 12,000. Of course, you can start with other package, but the best package is for 12,000. It's easier for you, and it's easier for me to help you to earn 12,000 instead of 3,500 Swedish. It's more products and so on. And I also tell them what they get more for the money. We get all the employees here. They fix everything. So I speak about everything they get. They get my help. They don't need to pay me when I come to help them. So, and I also speak with people in the organization where I'm going to put them in the organization. So it's very often I use, if I speak with the nurse, I also speak about the nurse I have in my organization. I work with a professional soccer player, so every people I speak with who plays soccer, I speak about him, CEOs, and so on. And when they say yes, I put them in that line, even if it doesn't give me so much money right now. Because we want to be in the same area as the other people.
Same energy.
Yes, exactly. Tuesday, Wednesday, I have the soccer player, the professional soccer player in Älmhult, where I'm from, IKEA. And of course we go to see when the A-team train and so on, and we speak with some people, so they can see him, and we have started to book meetings and so on. So I use people and I help them when I sign in people and I connect them, because I only have 24 hours. And I need people with the time. Are you with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
Just one question.
Yeah.
Do you have a fika before? You have like 2 meetings. One meeting just to ask questions, and then a presentation meeting, or no?
It's the same meeting.
Same meeting.
Yes.
Okay.
It depends, you know, after a while, it depends on if you have not spoke with the nurse I have a few, but the first nurse I have not spoke with her for 8 years.
Yeah.
So I just text her on Messenger and say, you know, because of your work, I think you have something who can be very good for you. What it is about is nutrition, healthcare products. I told her that test-based nutrition is the word I use, nothing else. And because when we start to speak with doctors and nurses, there is 2 sides, the positive and the negative things. But he was positive, so it works. Can we just take or quick?
It depends on your answer. When do you still bring in third parties, and when do you do that?
Not often when I have my own prospects. Sometimes I use them, postdoc player or the nurse, I call them, can you say hello to Malin or something? So they see that there is more people. So I use them all the time. And I build it and I don't look at me, I look on my organization where they fit best when I put them in the organization. So it's long term for me. You with me?
Yes.
Okay, I just have a few minutes. I stop with the picture, you understand that? And I speak about what they get more for 12,000 Swedish. After that, I want a yes in my mind, always. Because I know that I have what I want. I also speak about what the business can do for them. So we work with two products, healthcare products and the business, you understand that? Mm-hmm. And when I'm finished and we have spoke about the last picture, I say, spontaneous, how do you feel? Does it tickle enough to make a decision to start with me right here? And I be quiet. The first person who speak lost. And sometimes it can take 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, but I'm quiet. And in that time, I can feel that they are a little on, they want to start, or they are not ready to start. And I told them, it's okay, I can feel that maybe you don't want to start directly. It's okay, because most of the people, they start directly. But almost as many people start in the second meeting. So if you want, we can meet again tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So they feel that both things is okay. I don't push them, but I want to help them and I want to be effective with my time. Because many people, they work and they have meetings after meetings after meetings and they have so fun, but nothing happens. So don't be afraid to find an answer. And the second meeting, if they are not ready to start, I say, okay, I can feel that it doesn't fit you right now. So we put you on hold and I can give my time and energy to someone else and we keep in touch. So I put them on the highest level, but in the same time, I put someone else. So it's a little fear of loss, you understand? I think I don't have so much more time. The last question.
You say that you make it clear that you want that to plant the idea that you want an SRO already from the beginning of the meeting. Is that the first coffee meeting or the first
The first
presentation?
meeting.
What?
The first meeting all
Also,
the
when you
time.
just
Yes,
meet for the
yes.
coffee, you haven't
It-
seen
it-
each other?
Yeah, because if I've not seen them for many years, I have a chat in the phone or something like that. Yeah.
What does it mean for you to put on hold? How it looks like? What does it mean for you to put on hold?
I have people in the pipeline.
Yeah, but how long and how you are working?
It depends on. When I sit in the car to Göteborg, it takes 6 hours. Maybe I call 30 people who is in the pipeline who has say no or they just want to wait. I just call them and see how it is. And I warm them up, and after a while, for 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago, I get the message from another nurse. I don't want to sell, but this is something else I can do. And I call her. I don't sell either, you know that, because we had a meeting for 6 months ago. So of course you can join and I can help you how you inform people instead. And now she's in.
Yeah.
So just give them time. Okay, time is done. Thank you.